And in our top business story, billions of dirhams were wiped off the value of Dubai shares yesterday as stock markets across the Arabian Gulf lost $58 billion on a day of frenzied trading. The sharp sell-offs came in the wake of sliding oil prices and a global equity rout on Friday, spurred by fears of a slowdown in China's economic expansion, which is a key engine of global growth. Dubai stock market led losses in the Middle East yesterday, with the Dubai Financial Market General Index falling as much as 7.2% on the day, before closing down 6.9% at 3,451.48, which was its lowest level since the end of March. The market plunge in Dubai was closely mirrored in Saudi Arabia, where equities have suffered severe losses in the past month in the wake of plummeting oil prices. This was also true for Abu Dhabi shares, with the Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange General Index closing down 5%. In the United States, the Dow Jones Industrial Average suffered its biggest loss in 4 years on Friday, ending trade down 3.1% after China released data revealing that manufacturing activity this month shrank at its fastest pace since 2009. Meanwhile, oil prices sank to their lowest level in more than 6 years on Friday, with Brent crude ending the day at $45.46 a barrel. Emirates SkyCargo has announced that it is set to increase its cargo capacity to Iran when Emirates begins its 5 daily non-stop flights to Mashhad from the 1st of September this year. Mashhad will become Emirates' second Iranian destination after the capital city Tehran, which Emirates has been serving since March 1990. Last year, Emirates carried more than 500,000 passengers and transported over 17,500 tons of cargo to and from Iran. According to a statement released by SkyCargo with the new service to Mashhad, Emirates SkyCargo will provide more than 150 tons of belly-hold capacity between Iran and the UAE each week, further supporting Iranian exports of fruits, vegetables, carpets, saffron, nuts and personal effects, and its imports of meat, pharmaceuticals, medical equipment, machinery and automobile parts. The top markets to which Emirates SkyCargo carries Iranian exports include Dubai, Kuwait, Riyadh, Bahrain, Osaka, Tokyo, Melbourne, Sydney and Los Angeles, while the main import markets include the UAE, Hong Kong, Seoul, Shanghai, Mumbai, Frankfurt and Basel. Falling room rates seen this year across Dubai's 4- and 5-star hotels are likely to continue in the next 4 months, due to currency fluctuations and an increasing room supply, according to tourism analysts. TRI Consulting were quoted in a local report stating that they believe that average room rates in Dubai will drop by 5 to 7% from September to December compared to the same period in 2014. They attributed this fall to the sharp reduction in the spending power from visitors as a result of the stronger US dollar, weak euro and more recently the devaluing of the Chinese yuan, which will have an impact on the growing Chinese market. The weakening of the euro and ruble, as well as the strengthening of the US dollar, to which the UAE dirham is pegged, has resulted in fewer European and Russian visitors travelling and spending money in the UAE this year. Some Arab Gulf travellers are also looking elsewhere for a vacation, such as to Europe, as the euro weakens against the US dollar. The economic slowdown in China and the devaluation of the yuan by 3.5% against the US dollar earlier this month is also expected to keep Chinese tourists from travelling and spending money in the UAE, but most do not think there will be an impact on visitor numbers in the next 3 to 4 months. International property agency Chesterton's has said that Abu Dhabi's property market will likely remain resilient this year on the back of firm economic growth and growing demand for properties. The capital's real estate sector continued to show signs of stabilization, with average quarterly rental growth of 4% because of the lack of prime apartments. In a city where rentals are always higher than in Dubai and housing is skewed in favor of high-end properties, the reintroduction of rental cap and increase in affordable housing, according to the agency, will see Abu Dhabi go a long way to becoming an affordable and investor-friendly city. According to local reports, Abu Dhabi is expected to mirror Dubai's adoption of a property index that would split the city into various zones and set a rent guide for each area. Chesterton's added that the proposals for a new rental index in Abu Dhabi to replace the cap that was abolished in November 2013 should help to ease rising housing costs, which nudged inflation up to 5.3% in April. The rental index, which is being drawn up by the Department of Municipal Affairs, could be introduced by year end.